Hello, my name is Marina and I welcome you to this after work full body stretch. This class is perfect for anyone coming home after a long day of sitting at the desk. Let's begin by sitting in the comfortable cross-legged position. Close your eyes and take a moment to tune in with yourself, letting go of the stress of the day. Place your hands gently on your knees and allow your body to relax. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. For a deeper stretch, gently place your right hand on the top of your head. Breathe deeply here, allowing the tension to melt away from your shoulders. Exhale, release, and return to the center. Now drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Exhale back to the center. Place your hands on your shoulders and let's start some big shoulder circles. Move your elbows forward, up and open them out, drawing big circles to mobilize and release the shoulders. Feel the movement creating space and loosening up tension. Now change direction. And gently release your arms. Now bring your right hand to the mat close to your body and reach your left hand up and over your head, stretching towards the right side. Feel a nice deep stretch through the left side of your body. Inhale back to the center and exhale, switch to the other side. Take a couple of deep breaths here, expanding your ribs with every inhale. And come back to the center. Now walk your hands forward in front of you, over your legs, folding gently, breathing deeply into the stretch, feeling the release in your back and hips. Slowly lift yourself back to your sitting position. And let's come to the tabletop position for cat and cow. Wrists under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin towards your chest in a cat pose. Feel the space you are creating in your back. Move between those two poses at your own pace, breathing deeply with each movement. And back to the center. Inhale, right hand up towards the sky. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left arm, bringing your shoulder and head down to the mat. Feel a gentle twist in your spine. Stay here for a few breaths, letting the stretch deepen. Slowly lift back to the tabletop. And let's do the same on the other side. Inhale, lift your left hand up. And exhale, thread it through under your right arm. Breathe deeply into the twist. And slowly and gently come back to the tabletop. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up towards the sky, coming into the downward facing dog. Feel free to keep your knees slightly bent. Let's bend one knee at a time, gently paddling your legs. And slowly move your hips from side to side, releasing any tightness from the sitting. Let's step or walk our feet to the top of the mat, coming into the forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, fold deeply. Now grab opposite elbows and sway gently side to side. Feel the weight of your head relaxing and your hamstrings opening. And release your arms. With your next inhale, slowly begin to raise up, reaching your hands to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And take a moment here to pause and center yourself. Step your right foot back into the wide stance, toes pointing slightly out. Tuck your tailbone, and on your inhale, sweep your hands up to the sky. Exhale, sink into the goddess pose, bending your knees and bringing your arms into the cactus shape. Inhale back up and exhale, goddess pose. Let's repeat a couple more times here. One more time. Inhale, raise back up. And exhale, sink deeper into your goddess pose and stay here. Now bring your hands behind your head. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale back to the center. And exhale, bend to the left. And come back to the center, straighten your legs. And turn your toes forward, hands on your hips. Take a deep breath to lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold forward, bringing your hands down to the mat. Or use your blocks if you need extra support. Take a few moments to breathe here, letting gravity to do the work. And feel a gentle stretch through your hamstrings and the lower back. Place your right hand on the mat or a block and twist to the left, reaching your left hand up to the sky. Feel the lengthening through your spine. Breathe into the twist. Return to the center and exhale, twist to the right. Hold for a few breaths. Come back to the center. Hands on your hips. Exhale, press through your feet to raise all the way back up to standing. And step your feet together and come to Tadasana, standing tall with your arms by your side. Let's continue with Malasana squat. Bring your feet slightly wider than hip distance apart, toes pointing out, hands to the heart, and sink your hips down. Use your elbows to gently press your knees apart. Feel the opening in your hips. Take a few moments here, focusing on your breath. This is a great pose to release tension in the lower back and hips after a long day of sitting. And gently release the pose. Move your legs from side to side. And let's come to the tabletop. And let's continue with the puppy pose. So walk your hands forward, keeping your hips stacked above your knees. And gently lower your chest towards the mat. You can bring your forehead down, or if you have more space, let your chest rest on the mat. And gently come back to the tabletop position. Bring your right knee forward towards your right wrist for pigeon pose. You can stay up on your hands for a gentle stretch, or lower all the way down, resting your forehead on the mat. Breathe deeply, feeling the release in your hips and your lower back. Let's stay here for a few breaths, allowing the tension in your hips to soften. And when you're ready, slowly come back up to the tabletop. Swing your hips from side to side. And let's switch to the other side. Left knee forward, right leg extended back. Find the variation of the pose that feels best for you. And gently release the pose and come to the tabletop. Move your hips from side to side to take all the tension away. And come to lay on your back, knees bent, feet on the mat. Bring your right ankle over your left knee and thread your hands behind your left thigh, pulling your left leg towards your chest. Feel a deep stretch in your right hip and glutes. Stay here for a few breaths, relaxing deeper into the pose. And exhale, release the pose. And let's switch the sides. Left ankle over your right knee, pulling your right leg towards your chest. Breathe into the stretch. And release, bring both feet flat on the mat, hip wide apart, knees pointing up, arms resting by your side, palms down. Inhale, lift your hips towards the sky, engage your glutes and thighs, feeling the stretch through your hips and lower back. If it feels comfortable here, interlace your fingers beneath your back and draw your shoulder blades together for deeper stretch. Take a few deep breaths here, expanding through the chest and keeping the neck relaxed. Exhale, hips back on the mat. And gently lift your feet up towards the sky. And let's point and flex our toes here, alternating between the two movements, feeling a nice stretch along your legs and ankles. Take your time, moving with your breath. And relax your feet, letting them stay soft and still. Feel the energy circulating through your legs and enjoy a couple of deep, calming breaths here. Now bring your knees to your chest, giving yourself a big hug. And slowly release into Shavasana. Arms resting by your side, palms facing up. Relax your entire body, your feet, your legs. Relax your hips, your shoulders. Relax your arms and your face. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let go of any remaining tension. Let your body completely melt into the mat. Stay here for a few moments, enjoying the stillness. When you're ready, gently roll to your right side, keeping your eyes closed. And slowly push yourself up to the seated position, hands to the heart. And thank yourself for taking this time for your body and mind today. I hope you feel more open, relaxed, and grounded.